everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the Big Book. Today I'm going to be coming at you with a book haul. I think I want to make it a flash haul. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes I like to talk a lot about things. Lucky You by Erica Carter. I am maybe like 50 or so pages through this and I really enjoy it. It's a multiple POVs and I just really like the writing style and the characters. It's kind of reckless. So far I've only met like one girl and she's a bit of an alcoholic, but I don't know, she's just written very well, so I enjoy it. The Book of Joy by the Dalai Lama and the Archbishop Desmond Tutu. And this is like a conversation that they've had with each other over a week's time. You know, they're both pretty old and they're both kind of like talking about how this might be the last time that they will be able to see and talk to each other. So this was really heartfelt and heartwarming. It's a lot about joy and how not to be affected by the surroundings, but really to find joy within yourself and the work that is required from that. They both, you know, wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning to pray and find meditation and peace in that. And it's just very inspiring to read about so many different ways that people live their lives and these very influential spiritual people meeting together and talking. It's lovely. They're really funny. Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. I have not read this. This is part of a trilogy. It's a sci-fi. I'm pretty sure it's a post-apocalyptic kind of book. Just a lot of plants and not that much dialogue, which I'm looking forward to because it seems like a peaceful, quiet novel about, you know, what it really would be like after, you know, the end of civilization. A lot of plants. We can't kill them. We can try, but they are very resilient. Beloved by Toni Morrison. I have never read a Toni Morrison before, and I heard that this was her best book, so I am checking it out. Won the Nobel Peace Prize. It might have won the Pulitzer, I'm not really sure, but everybody says this is a really good book to start out with when reading Toni Morrison, so I'm going. I'm not really sure what this is about. I think it's a slave narrative, but I just heard that from somebody else on BookTube. I didn't like research anything at all, so we'll see. I'm excited to read this one. This is actually my husband's. I don't know if I'm gonna read this, but if anybody's read this, like feel free to give me a shout and tell me how it is and whether I should like invest my time in it. I just thought I would haul it because why not? This is Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. This is his autobiography and you know, it's the boss, so I'm sure it's like cool stuff, whatever. I found this one on Ali Sugar's channel. This is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. I'm really excited about this. I was in Denver and I was in like the biggest independent bookstore and I was perusing around and I saw this there. Flipping through it and I really liked the kind of things it had to say and I really liked the whole tone and message of it. Here's a quote, fuck positivity, and let's be honest, some things are fucked up and we have to deal with it. Really been enjoying the nonfiction I've been reading lately. I have Night Circus by Eric Morgenstern. This one has been like all over BookTube, but I really appreciate a good circus novel. One of my favorites is Geek Love by Catherine Dunn, and I'm assuming that it will kind of be like this. I don't really know that much about it, so besides it's like a night circus and it's like a magic circus and everybody has excellent things to say about it, so I really want to check it out. Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto. This is a Japanese author. This follows a family with a trans mother, I believe, and it's kind of like an accident family and that, you know, people come together. And it's a really short one. I've never read Banana Yoshimoto, but I'm very, very excited to read this. It looks awesome, and I really love Murakami, and I think this is like on the same lines of magical realism type stuff, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Quiet by Susan Cain. The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. I'm really reading this one for research for my novel because my protagonist is a introvert, and I'm really starting to appreciate the more introverted aspects of myself because I can get a lot of stuff done that way, and I really do enjoy just kind of like spending some time with myself. Sometimes it's a bit exhausting being around people all the time. I saw this on a channel on YouTube. I'll link the video below. This was a Christmas gift from my father-in-law. This is Swan's Way by Marcel Proust. I used to work at a library and I would always kind of be enchanted by the Marcel Proust volumes. Something about time, I don't really remember what it's called off the top of my head. I was always intimidated but really interested in them. I think this is one that will be like a slow crawl for me and I'm not sure what it's about. One of my friends has read it and she said it was good. It takes a while but it's good and it's worth it. I have Fight Club 2. Actually already read this and rated this on Goodreads. I was not a fan of this. I really wasn't dying to hear a sequel of Fight Club Story because I feel like the ending is one of my favorite endings ever, especially in the movie because I think the movie's a lot better. My friend let me borrow it and I was curious to read it and I just didn't think it transferred that well into a graphic novel. It was much too graphic for me and there were some meta parts that I really liked where Chuck Palahniuk was like, how should I end this? And like, you know, an angry mob of fans, and I really appreciated that, but all in all, like, the story just seemed very recycled and I just didn't like it that much. Okay, that was my book haul. Thanks for checking in. I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna link it below if you are interested in buying one. My husband designed them and they are on Etsy right now. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe already. Let me know what you're reading, if you've read any of these. And yeah, give this video a like and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, bye. You're like, she really takes care of her characters. She just wanna make them have sex.